Friends are some of the fakest people you ever have in your life. Because friends will never allow you to just be yourself. Oh man, nigga, you sound like you getting weak. Oh man, you sound like you get. They ain't gonna let you say, man, I'm hurt right now, homie. I feel like hurt. They gonna go tell somebody, man, nigga talking about killing himself. So friends don't check on nobody. Family go check on your family. Because friends have to fake with one another. Friends have to be fake in order for us to be real friends. I can't tell you, nigga, you wrong when you wrong.
I felt that! My bad. That shit hit me. That shit hit me, man. That shit touched me on another level.
Homie, friends don't let each other
like
be
that.
who
My
they
bad.
really want to be, my nigga. I got to be who you want me to be so we can remain friends. If I tell you I don't like this, I don't want to kick that nigga, I don't want to rob that nigga, and we from the same hood, but we friends. I can't go against my friend because my friend gonna quit me. So if I'm really your friend, I can tell you no. I can tell you I don't like this. I don't want to do this. Say, homie, I'm on the phone with my girl. Can you cut this down? And you don't say, oh man, nigga caking on the phone. My friend understand this is my girl. So when he heard me talking to my girl, he cut the music down. Without shaming me. Friends wake up every day to shame one another. Why do you want me to believe when you call me, homie, and we Jones and high side? What friends do with each other. But man, my family ain't gonna do this. So I build a family away from a family, nigga.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I'm lit.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride on my back like a Mustang. I got a watch on my wrist, is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight at a time. See ya. But I see my baby to bring it around. See ya.
Yo, it's your boy like Buddha Mike back at it again with another TikTok live reaction for the fam. What it do? Yo, what up, King? Say you on the train. All right, bro. All right. You know, you ain't got to worry, man. We got you, bro. Let's get it.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
How come you ain't shared? That's the question. That's the question. Because a lot of people got to get that info. You know what I'm saying? It might be crazy to some. Shit. Brilliant to others. So I like to start this one with some good shit. Shit.
The crazy part, like I said, everybody called me crazy until the government comes and tell you there's way more coming. Like you see my account. My account has the basis of what's coming. There's more. You're going to first find out that you hosted the same DNA. And then you're going to find out that the earth isn't flat nor round. It's neither. It's a realm. Now, if you don't know what a realm looks like, continuing, you're going to learn. Hold on. And the funny part is, wait until white people find out who and what alien race we come from. Us, melanated people. Wait till you find out. That's going to be my favorite day. They're not going to tell you that for a while, though. They're not going to tell you that until 2027, maybe 2028, around that area. But when that day comes, oh, y'all call me crazy. But every person who does not host at least a little bit of melanin is going to feel stupid.
Yeah, man. I ain't going to feel not a land bit. I know what dude talking about. You know what I'm saying? We live on the realm for real. We are plane walkers. It's not infinite, but it does exist. I like the way dude was going. Man, so hey, I already know what time it is, man. We getting it tuned. Follow me, follow my people, showing y'all the light. I get y'all right. Go. Let's go.
Don't you want to live, come alive? And the only way I can live and come alive, I have to do what? Elevate my thinking and live in my higher self, because the lower self does what? It's a weight, isn't it? And it keeps me ignorant. The kingdom of Eli God, El is here. What does that mean? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom, how long have we prayed that prayer? Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done, what? In earth, as it was. In heaven. What is the principle? As above, so what? Below. First of all, we know that we are gods. Right. But we are gods that have been what? Brainwashed with the wrong information. You know we're angels? We're just fallen. Y'all know we're fallen angels? Okay, and we're telepathically communicated to by higher beings from the ships? Okay, don't you get intuitions and all that too? Because some of us have the memory of our gland that was taken out of our head. Now we need to be getting ready to go up to the stars to get out of here while this place is being purified, shouldn't we? Right. But unless we raise our consciousness, the elders don't want us. Right. See, the star people are on ships coming after their children, because we are all, like you say, the sons of God. But we're not talking about the all when we say God. We're talking about beings, right? Right. Beings are what? Light. So therefore, we're trying to elevate our consciousness so we can become what? Beings of... Thank you. Isn't that simple? Because in the womb, we're all the same anyway. Did you know that? Aren't we smart? So I don't have any information to give you that's not already in your soul, period. Because we are the brains that build everything. The only thing we've forgotten.
That knowledge right there, y'all. Like I said, though, we try and stay into the light, so we speaking positivity, y'all. Only positivity. Moving, because you gotta stay positive. Even though negative happens, you gotta stay positive. Because you don't want negative to happen to you.
Once again, another meteor striking in the U.S. And once again, no warning from any of our government agencies. And why is that? A meteor traveling over 75,000 miles per hour struck Massachusetts yesterday. And once again, this meteor struck the ground so hard that it was heard in 3 different states. And with saying that, keep it in the back of your mind. This meteor right here touched down in northeast Massachusetts. Have a listen right here as to how loud this was when the impact took place. Have a listen. Did you hear how loud that was? That is incredibly loud. Have another listen to it. Just incredibly crazy. Have a look at these videos of other locations experiencing that boom as well. Look.
What the hell is that?
Incredible, right? Just unbelievable. Home after home, neighborhood after neighborhood. Unbelievable. And then I understand there are those that say that meteors hit the earth all the time. But think about this. A meteor of that size, traveling at that speed, sound normal to you and not being detected by any of our agencies? So I guess my question to you is a meteor traveling over 75,000 miles per hour, entering the Earth's atmosphere undetected, sound normal to you? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
So you heard
Once again,
the side
another
going
meteor
Saturday.
striking in the U.S. And once again, no warning.
That there was one in Massachusetts, wasn't there? Supposed to have been one there. But I'm gonna say like this, bro. You already know the pole shifting. Shit moves, shit starts doing shit that shit don't usually do. And once you start feeling that magnetic shift, it's a whole different gift. It's being hit. 'Cause like I said, dude, I think you already know the moon map, right, King? You with me on the moon map? I don't know. But in the moon map, since it's the reflection of us, it only shows a little circle on the moon map. That circle moves on the moon map. So we have to move with that circle. Say like this. At some point in time, our civilization wandered. We didn't stop wandering. It started settling. And then the ideas stopped once we started not exploring. Because what it is, well, we have to, like people were in caves, you have to keep it moving. Some people are nomadic. You know what I'm saying? To either like certain places on the moon have certain systems in it, or like our sun and moon system on our plane right here is different from where it rotates. Like there might be other ones around. You know, yo, rah, what it do? There might be other ones around us we don't know about on the same plane. Could be different magnetic pole shifts. So that's all we doing. Shift, move. Yeah, that'd be cool. Did you see that? These motherfuckers got motherfucking guided rockets to lock in on the motherfucker planes. I say, just saying,
They're
y'all.
attempting to
Keep it high.
mirror your confidence, your detachment, your unbothered nature. They're studying your posts like scripture, trying to decode the alchemy that turned you into something they can't ignore.
Yeah, that's some straight up Call of Duty shit right there. Battlefield moving on, you know what I'm saying? Battlefield moving on. Let's play this one again.
They're attempting to mirror your confidence, your detachment, your unbothered nature. They're studying your posts like scripture, trying to decode the alchemy that turned you into something they can't ignore.
Call it a problem. Well, they call it a problem. What you call it? Liberation. Oh,
In the Virgin Islands, the Taino people was here. Yo, come down, guys, get down. The Taino are the original indigenous people that was here in the Caribbean, in the Virgin Islands. I know you met with our brothers and sisters in Dominica, the Calanango tribe. Yes. And we wanted to present these gifts to you. This is South from South Island. This was big. We are all. What's the bit rate? We're good right now. I got coffee. Okay. We are all the children of the. Hey, there we go. That's crazy. Original indigenous. Facts. Indigenous.
See that shit, bro? See that shit, bro? That's our people right there, bro. That's our people right there, bro. The Africano, Taino, kind of gets. No, I'm just playing. But it's Afro kind of. Hell yeah, I hear the beeping. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Meteors. Meteors. Surprise meteors that we didn't know were coming. Okay. What I'm really stuck on is, okay, I clocked Tupac and Lisa Lopez, right, as Lord and Lady Christ. And what's interesting is I clocked them together. That was our Lord and Lady Christ, Tupac and Lisa Lopez, both born 1971. In fact, they spent a lot of time together. Before Tupac passed, they actually was over each other's house. She said that she noticed that he had the same thing she had. And when they were together, it felt weird. It was 4 people in the room. Look at the interview from Lisa Lopez about Tupac. And look at her reaction. She said it felt really weird when they were together. I told you. That was her Lord and Lady that took him out. Now there was the backup with Selena. You know Selena? Chitty Chitty Bum Bum. Again, born 1971. She was taken out. So, who's left? Mary J. Blige. Unfortunately, I think she probably sold her soul. So we got 2 people left. Cat Williams, born 1971 as well, and Erykah Badu, born 1971. I need you 2 to have dinner together, please. I know it's going to sound weird, but Erykah Badu and Cat Williams, I think it's down to you 2. I need you 2 to have dinner together. But you don't know who you are, but I know who you are. So please have dinner together and just be in each other's presence because we're running out of time. Meteors and asteroids. How the hell y'all don't know these things are coming? Be smarter. So we got Cat Williams and Erykah Badu. Elon Musk was born 1971, but that's a whole different thing. We got Cat Williams and Erykah Badu. Please have dinner together very soon.
Yeah, but he was on something, but I don't know if he was right. You know what I mean? But sounded good. Those people should meet. They both make good music. Just I hope he don't fuck her, 'cause her she has this witchcraft thing going with her pussy and whatnot. Dude, that's so powerful right there. Tell you what, what you won't do, get some of that. I don't know, man. I seen her in a couple music videos. I just want to see what it looked like. You know what I mean? See it, see. That's all. Might get sucked into the black hole, might not. You know what I mean? All right, keep it moving.
But what is in
Yeah, that's our people right there. They're gonna come back and pick us up in the ships. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta stay positive. They on that ultra high beam. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on that ultra high beam if you ain't shining like that motherfucking beacon. Shit, they might leave your ass like Bernie got left. Remember that nigga was dead on the weekend. You don't want to get left. Just say, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't good at digging holes. Them Jewish people is though, man. Hell, we put them niggas to work. Shit, we get shit done. Motherfucker, to make a whole cave city for us. You know what I'm saying? Then we get the little what are them Indian niggas from like niggas be carving up shit. You know what I'm saying? Making a motherfucking temple out of dirt. I fuck with them niggas, man. Them niggas get us right. But hell yeah, man. Keep it moving.
You look in the mirror, you just see you. On the other end, it's a whole other person watching you that you can't even see. That's real. There's mirrors everywhere. They put them in your bathrooms, your car, your house. You think they got mirrors in everybody's house because they want you to look your best. If they wanted you to look your best, they wouldn't feed us pork and beef. If they wanted you to look your best, they wouldn't have lied to us. They ain't never gave a fuck about you. So what makes you think they care about you when they put the mirror in your house?
That's real talk. They want you to look your best. They be planting more trees. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they don't tell you to practice fasting. They don't tell you to practice deworming. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we building over here. Let's keep moving. You know.
Yeah, I'm just going to read this one. Matthew Brown, final take from Weaponized Podcast. You are not free, and God is real. That was his closing statement. He also said that we are in a controlled society where science is controlled as to what we learn, and that we are living in some form of the Matrix, just a very boring version. It's nothing like the movie. And he describes a society deliberately misled through censored knowledge and false narratives. Again, a lot of the stuff isn't being brought to the surface. Now, that has left me very unsettled. And it's because I could see the fear in his face and his voice when he was talking about this stuff. So that I think we might be onto something here in terms of the reasons why it's being suppressed. He said that we were left behind. You know, we were left here. I don't think he was insinuating that there's a breakaway civilization. That he could be, but it turns out it looks like we've got the short end of the stick, and we're not as bright and as apex predator as we thought we were. And I think he was hypothesizing based on all the information that he's received whilst he was working for the Pentagon and DoD. But I don't think what he's saying can be understated in any way, shape, or form. I think this is really, really important information. And it looks like he is going to go through the correct channels and testify. However, he also said that there is no whistleblower program and that it's all controlled to find out who the whistleblowers are so they can be discredited and removed or deleted if necessary. So, as I said to you guys before, the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office is a front for the DoD to find whistleblowers, bring them in, and silence them. I told you guys this before. I said all this stuff before. There was something about Matthew when I first saw his face. I'm like, shit, I don't think I'm going to like what's going to come out of this guy's mouth. And not because I don't like him, it's because I think this is the guy that is giving basically the darker representation of what's going on here. And I pray, even though I'm not overly religious, I pray that he's wrong. I really do. Because this, to me, makes sense as to why they're trying to keep a lid on it. And if we are in some sort of controlled environment where everything is controlled by a higher form of life, whether that's an ET or a breakaway civilization of humans or something, based on some of these allegations and these closing statements from Matthew Brown, who will be testifying, by the way, he's going to attempt to, in a public setting. This cannot be ignored, and it does shake me up. I'm not going to lie. I've seen a few other people talk about this. I've seen Patrick from Vetted talk about this. I've seen Christian Harloff talk about this, and everyone is a little bit rattled by this, and I understand why. My question to you guys is, would you want to know?
I would definitely want to fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about other person. I want to know. Cause look, I'm pretty sure this is a prison planet. Well, this is a prison plane, and we were put here as prisoners, captives, and we are the children of captives. You feel me?
Yeah, that part you're right about, but we got put here to learn our lesson. Once we don't get a lesson, once we learn our lesson and we get this shit right, we don't come back here. We go somewhere way fucking better. But the reason why we're prisoners to this motherfucking place is because we haven't learned the lesson yet, bro. So this is the reason why we keep coming back to this motherfucking place, bro. So until you figure out the lesson,
I say it like this. Because the reason why we're prisoners here is because we're prisoners to the material aspect instead of the mind aspect.
Right. But you know what they say, bro. The reason why we still stuck here because we haven't learned our lesson, bro. Until we figure out that lesson, we ain't getting out this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why they be like. That's the reason why a motherfucker be like, yo, don't go towards the light, because if you go towards the light, you coming back this way, dog. Don't go that way.
For real. I wonder why I said long instead of king. That's weird. That is weird, bro. And then I just tried to put it in. It went to Kong, and I'm like, what the fuck? I never put that shit in there. What the hell is going on with this damn fucking
King Kong?
Damn skippity, man.
A man says he was shocked to find out that the Chinese electric car he bought can recognize police cars on the road. The man said that one day after work, while driving home, he looked at the car's built-in screen and noticed something strange. The system showed that the car next to him was a police car. But when he looked out the window, he saw a G63 SUV, not a police vehicle. He first thought the system was broken. A few minutes later, at the next intersection, his screen showed that the Land Rover in front of him was also a police car. He was confused again because it looked like a normal car.
We need that technology ASAP. We need that technology ASAP because we be seeing undercovers and shit, but we don't be thinking they undercover. There's a couple cars though. I could tell when an undercover pull up by me, man. You feel me, dog?
Oh,
it's weird.
Shit.
I be looking for like license plates and steer or rims, license plates and rims, bro.
Yeah. So since you already played the video and shit, bro, on Saturday, me and my girl, we heard this shit, bro. We heard this shit. We heard the fucking sonic boom.
Yeah, the boom.
We heard the boom, but we didn't feel the shake though. But we heard this shit because we was outside on the back porch. Like it was raining and shit. There was no thunder. It just out of the blue. Me and my girl were just smoking in the back porch. And we hear this loud ass boom, bro. Like it sounded like an explosion, bro. But we didn't felt the shake of the aftermath. We just heard the boom, some bullshit, bro.
King walking home from work. He just got off the bus.
Yeah, man. He's like, where you going? Where I'm going?
I still think it's like a pole shift. You feel me? Like how that moon, how the moon map is, and how me, you, and Kyle were talking about how it's just a little circle part of where it's showing right here, and I gave the theory that it's like the clock, and the clock
is like a clock.
moves. You know what I'm saying? So that circle's gonna move on the moon, and we're gonna have to move to the next land match. You feel me?
Right. It's the celestial clock. That's what we call it.
And it's a land bridge clock because that's when the land bridges open up, and they don't tell us about this shit.
After we done, I'm gonna post that video on fucking TikTok, and I meant to fucking post this shit. I downloaded it, but I forgot to fucking post this shit.
Oh man, right. You know what to do.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
give you a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that the Kundalini energy is the blue flame, and this blue flame exists. All right, so this blue flame is this flame that it's a gas state. Remember, the flame is in a gas state. You got the four phases of matter. Plasma in it. The slowest is what? Solids, hots, then liquids, then gases, then plasma energy. Okay, so this Kundalini energy is a mixture of gas and plasma energy. All right, so it is activated by the pineal glands being stimulated. All right, so the sun basically gives off a certain amount of its own quote unquote light codes, the sun, right, to the pineal gland. So every time you step outside, even when it's a cloudy day, the sun is out, right? Because the sun never go down, so the sun is out, and the sun is feeding energy to the pineal. All right. So remember I told you how back home on Sirius X, where we come from, our ancestors can transmit telepathic signals to us directly through the sun. All right, so that's what they do. All right, so as well as we affect the sun. All right, because we have the chromosomes. Our chromosomes are suns, okay, and galaxies and planets and universes. So, all right, so this Kundalini energy is in a gas state, between a gas and plasma energy state within you, lying dormant at all times.
I think I understand what he means. Because when we pass, the gas leaves our body. You know what I'm saying? And that's the soul.
Chewed up, chewed up, chewed up. Let me go do what I gotta do real quick. So I fucking feel comfortable. I'm already here.
Accumulating up gas, shit, we be shining. I mean,
That's why if you are more advanced than other souls, I'm talking to y'all, you don't put them down, because everybody gonna gravitate at their own time eventually anyway, even our sleep ones. It might not be this lifetime, but because they are spiritual warriors, they will one day eventually evolve into spiritual assassins. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no going backwards with us. It might take more lifetimes, but they will eventually evolve. Now, the ones that's already spiritual assassins, you have already lived them lifetimes. You've already earned your way to this point now. And the individuals like myself that's able to gather the spiritual assassins, I have lived even more lifetimes to be able to gather the spiritual assassins, to get them to listen enough to go wake up the rest, to help the warriors turn to spiritual assassins. And guess what? I still have to listen to other higher spiritual elders that are older souls than me. That's why I always respect the divine feminine energy so much, because that's the source I gotta connect with. Because there ain't no other source higher. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other source higher.
right, funny as hell. Nah, King was just getting ready to take a shower and shit. But like you said, don't nobody want to see him white naked except for his girl. So you know to go black.
Yeah, about to mute it for a little bit. About to hop in the
Nah, you good, bro? You good? You can still talk when we get in the intermission. It's all right.
He's saying the English language is occultic. I'm gonna just let him cook, play the video.
Your English language is occultic, okay? It comes from Anglo-Saxon, right? English is what it's called. English. Anglo is angelo. Saxon is sexon. It's sect. Okay, it means angels from the fallen angels that had women. This is literally where this stems from. And so it's an occultic language. All the old books of witchcraft they have English words in them. Like the English is it's witch tongue is what it's called. Okay, so like when you start digging into stuff, you'll be like, okay, this is really weird. Why is it saying these things in here? These things in here, they're all English related. Bro, why is it called spelling in our language?
They're all casting spells, right?
It is a spell casting language, bro. It's called, do you know where the word, grammar comes from?
No.
Etymology of grammar. Google it, somebody. Etymology of grammar. It literally says witchcraft, incantations, mumbo jumbo, spells. So like when you study what the etymology of words, your whole perspective starts to shift. Like grammar is from grimoire. Grimoire is the old books of witchcraft. That's what grimoire is. That's where we get the word grammar. Okay? That's why it's called the Grammys. When people get awards at the Grammys.
Damn, son. I ain't know it was like that. Motherfucking over here witchcraft the whole damn time. Nah, I didn't know, man. That's why you wrote in cursive when you was little, so you could get curses on people. But curse can also be just a spell, depending on how you spell it, depending on your intent, really. all about intentions. As long as you have pure and good intentions, you'll be good. As long as you got that light in you, you'll be good. But them demons is out there. And they practicing all the time. Hatred in their heart. There's hatred in their heart. All you gotta do is shine. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers touch you. All you gotta do is shine. Them motherfuckers try to hate you. You just gotta be quick on your feet like Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? But hey, know what a naga know. Let's get it.
Sure. Speaking about Muhammad Ali, I bought one of his.
Preparations to get the fuck out.
A shirt?
Yeah, I bought one of his shirts today, Muhammad Ali shirt.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, let's get this naga on though.
Make preparations to get the fuck out now. For some reason, you all forget that the Bible said that the mountains and islands had fled away from the flood. I showed you all where those tails were. I told you what was going to happen, and it's happening. Now, when they really, really move, they're going to bring a tsunami with waves that could be miles high. We will never see Hawaii or anyone in that area again. The entire island, population on that island will be lost. 100% casualty rate. And for some reason, I think you all forget that the Deagle report said that we are supposed to go from 326 million people in this country to 99 million people in this country by the end of what?
Yeah, 2030, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I know what you were talking about. Crazy. I still think this dragon gonna start moving any minute. Yet. You know what I mean? These world snakes is alive. Even using their blood and shit. I'm pretty sure we're like a tick infestation. You know what I mean? Right, motherfucker get chills and shit. Start shaking. How soon for monetization? Good situation, no question. Hold on, let me find that real quick. Studio. In the studio. It said, 2049. So far we got that many watch hours. We still need another 951. Yeah. Yo, DJ in the building. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I'm almost done, man. I'm almost done. Hold on.
Nah, take your time, bro. Take your time. I'm good. I got kids.
The truth is finally surfacing, and those responsible are gripped with fear. They are fully aware that their judgment day is approaching and that they will soon face the consequences for their wicked deeds. For a long time, they operated
Goddamn democrat.
Some people just live their lives and die, never realizing that they were born from the spirit world. It can be difficult for them to understand while in physical form. Often they refuse to believe even after experiencing their true spirit selves. What about reincarnation? Reincarnation? I don't know much about that.
Reincarnation is the Buddhist philosophy where humans are reborn many times between this world and the next. And I agree. Huh? I get the feeling that I was an aristocrat or king in a past life.
You guessed correctly.
Huh?
You were an aristocrat in your past life.
Seriously?
Is that so hard to imagine? People are reborn in different countries and eras as they accumulate experiences for growth. These are the core principles and teachings of reincarnation, a cycle of perpetual rebirth. But when the time comes for them to be reborn, They must forget everything they know and start their lives anew once again.
But why is that? Because that is the rule on Earth.
Wait, what do you mean?
What we mean is, the whole challenge of being in human form is key to remembering your spirit self.
Whoa,
but wait, that's way too difficult. It's impossible.
I understand. It certainly is difficult on Earth today as we know it. Just mentioning aliens or the spirit world can be controversial. It can get you laughed at, too. Which is unfortunate, because throughout life, people have been given different opportunities to remember their true selves and the spirit world.
Haley.
And since they are unable to remember, they find themselves in conflict over different philosophies and harbor animosity toward each other, unaware that they were once families and friends in their past lives. You see? It's such a pity.
That's because you've all forgotten your true selves. Our true selves? What do you mean? I don't understand. Who are you? When looking at me, what you actually see is you, reflected back. Try to remember your own true self, the truth of your soul within you.
If you didn't notice, the camera at the very beginning of the cartoon is flying through the astral plane, and you see many different souls surrounded by an electromagnetic field, because it not only just surrounds your physical body, your soul is inside of this field. Towards the end, you see reflections of themselves. The people are meeting themselves, however, in spiritual form. If you rewatch it, you'll gain the full meaning of the cartoon.
Yeah, the reflections. That's what we be talking about, man. You know what I mean? That's some real reflection shit. Like we've been in everybody's position. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, there was one of them dudes out there that was doing Jeffrey Dahmer shit, and we don't know who he is. I hope it wasn't one of us, because real fucked up shit you was doing back in the past life, man. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Bill
that's my
Gates.
favorite. That's my favorite fucking animated show, bro. That motherfucker talk about reincarnation and all that shit.
Hey, man.
That's
You know
my
my
shit.
shit be coming to me. Everything
Yeah,
comes to me in
bro, that's my
time.
shit right there, bro. I used to watch that shit hard, bro.
So now we stuck on One Piece.
That's what I be saying, bro. People don't be watching anime, but anime be fucking exposing way more truth to fucking other shit, bro.
Bro, it's unparalleled how much truth, and look, it's unparalleled how much truth the Japanese people will tell a nation.
Facts, bro. And then there's another one. Damn, I forgot the name of the show, but nigga was talking about the tree and all that shit. Like how the tree already been there before niggas even got there, bro, type of shit. I'm like, yeah, bro. They talk about the tree of life, bro.
Yeah. Idrisil.
Yeah.
All that good shit. So we keep it moving.
Yes, sir.
Talking about the lights.
Yes,
Talk about
sir.
that. What
Public service announcement. Hi, my name is Sabrina Wallace. I'm not dead. That's the first announcement. Talk tick. I wish you get your shit straight because it comes up like every month. Is that lady still alive? Yes. She's still there. Yeah. See? We are very chill up in here in between classes. So, I am not a health guru. I do not sell detox or supplements or Tesla, Rife stuff, frequency capture, generators, wearables, light patches. No. Let me try again. Hi, my name is Sabrina Wallace. I do not advocate for nanotechnology products of any kind. There are zero creators, companies that have my, Sabrina Wallace, permission to use my face, my videos, my work, research work, PDFs, to sell or advertise for their products.
Yeah, look at that information. Like right there. What up, Nudie in the building? All right, put some clothes on, man. We only need one Nudie in the building, all right? Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
A lot of people try to tell me I'm wrong and then go right back to the Bible and don't realize a lot of the information I'm giving you all is right out of the Bible. Right now, we're entering Revelation chapter 6. Here, let me show you. All right, let's turn our Bibles to Revelation chapter 6, verse 12. And behold, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as a sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. What moon did we just have? And is there an eclipse coming? Verse 13, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Didn't we just have the meteor shower? Y'all better keep up. 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. If you follow me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if you following, buy you a fucking boat. Been saying that shit. Either you gonna get you a boat or we gonna get the fucking up in the air and start to float. You gotta get somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? I think the best thing we could do. I'm mad they took out airships, bro. Fucking live it with that shit, bro. We need fucking blimps.
My phone froze, bro. I'm about to like get in and get back up.
Go ahead.
I mean, get out and get back in.
Right, we need blimps and shit. We need like condominium style blimps. You know what I'm saying? Have indoor swimming pools and shit. That'd be nice. A floating indoor swimming pool, dog. That'd be dope. I better stop because I get a little bit too extravagant. You know what I'm saying? Make your own. Does it look like I got some Elon Musk money? The bank ain't gonna give me no money to make 99 nada. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be engineering. Only thing I can do is fabricate something on a little small scale. You know what I'm saying? Never take me. Whatever, bro. Keep going.
How many of y'all have a grandmother named Willie Mae, Annie Mae, Lula Mae, Edna Mae, Ida Mae? How many of y'all have a grandmother named that? Or a great grandmother named that? Where do y'all think those names come from? Do anybody ever thought about that? Those were indigenous names that had to be changed over into American society. Like, for instance, May meant maiden, which was woman, queen, goddess, matriarch. That's what that meant in indigenous tribes, right? So Annie meant favor, a woman of favor. So favorite maiden would be an indigenous name to somebody. So when you change that name over to fit into American society, you say Annie Mae. Eula, which is E-U-L-A, that was like a good speaking maiden. Eula Mae was like a good speaking. I don't know how to put it, but like Eula comes like from the word eulogy. So eulogy is like a presentation, a spoken word, or a blessing, or of some sorts like that, right? So Eula Mae was like good speaking maiden. That's what a name would be. So if you wasn't a part of the hierarchy, because if you had May on the end of your name, you was called a maiden, you was part of the hierarchy in indigenous tribes. So if you didn't have that distinction, you would get named after something of nature, like Myrtle, or Pearl, or Lily, or Daisy. You see what I'm saying? You see, my mother's mother was an Annie. My father's mother was a Ruby. It's indigenous all through my damn family, both sides. So in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, or whatever, you know, black people or indigenous people of this land could not claim it. They would kill you if you claimed your native tribe or said it out loud. My grandma was almost 90 years old when she died, and she was part of the silent generation. Our grandmothers, great grandmothers, they refused to talk. They were very stoic. They didn't tell us about slavery. Have y'all noticed that? They didn't tell us stories about Harriet Tubman. All of these things we learned in school because our grandparents and our great-grandparents were silent. They didn't tell us nothing. They didn't teach us nothing because some of them came from indigenous tribes, some of them did come from slaves. But they had so much fear in them. They could not speak about their ethnicity, their true ethnicity, their indigenous nature, their indigenous heritage. You know what I mean? When the $5 Indians came in and started claiming these names, claiming themselves as Indians and Native Americans or whatever, that forced our people to be silent, to not tell them their truth. That's why our grandmothers was in that silent generation.
Connect with us and learn how to trace indigenous American ancestry. Learn the story of what makes you unique. Visit findiatribe.org for more info.
Tap into that black genealogy. You know what I mean? I don't know why they was like that. Still just went with indigenous Native American genealogy. Yeah. I know what it is. How?
They're getting ready to tempt you, and most of you guys are going to take the bait. It's amazing how a multi-billion-dollar corporation can, offer regular people money to station a data center at their home. The same people that were against data centers, right? When this company says, hey, we're looking for people that want to put these mini data centers at their home, and we're going to pay you. Not a little bit of money, we're going to pay you a lot of money. Matter of fact, we're going to pay you enough money to where it pays for your house, your car, all your bills, and you have money to spend on the side. Guys, NVIDIA is offering people, regular humans, the opportunity to put a mini data center in their home. So it saves them money. It puts money in your pocket. And all of the people that were saying, oh, we don't want the data center, we don't want the data center. When I made a video that said, what if it paid all your bills? That entire mindset, it changed. Because I don't think any of you guys will turn down $20,000 per month just to have a little box attached to your house. For more about this, tap right here in the description box, watch that video, and look through the comments because they're going to tempt you, and most of you guys are going to take the bait. I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Damn shame. With me, I want to know that. Look at the thing is this too. This is the thing. Google has little barges, not barges. Shouldn't say barges. Let's say they have boats, ships. That's what it is. Ships, cargo ships. That. Who would that affect? On the water. That's probably why the water's heating up. Can't be used. And these Nagas is waking up because they can't breathe on the water no more. You know what I mean? Weird shit. But what do I know? Just attached to the car. And then all the above. Yeah, I guess so. Shit, it is what it is. But I'm going back to landline like 1900s better. Yeah, get you a bell phone. Man. Get you some dial up. Might be good. Might be good. Never know.
Sometimes the universe will hide you in plain sight. Like, for instance, how you ever wondered why people can look at your ass and never really see you? That's for a reason. They never see your talent, they never see your gift, they never see your vision, and they never see your value. That's because the universe is blocking them of the reality of you, because the universe doesn't want them participating in your evolutionary purpose. And this happens because the vast majority of those people are not meant to benefit from your time and your purpose. So this is why they undermine you. This is why they sleep on you. This is why they look past you. There's nothing wrong with you. The universe is just protecting you for a higher purpose. So with all that shit being said, diamonds buried in dirt looks worthless to a stupid motherfucker because they don't understand its true value. So stop taking invisibility personal. It's not meant for certain people to see you. Let them skip out on their blessing, right? Because sometimes rejection is divine camouflage from the universe. Like I said, the universe is protecting you for a higher purpose.
Yes, it is. Fire protection. The light shines on us bright as it can, so they can't see what we could do. Wait.
Because you need that in your back pocket. You got to know, like, okay, yeah, we knew about tribes, but we didn't know California was named after a black goddess, and it was an actual tribe called the Californians, and that they were a tribe of all black goddesses who was fucking shit up. Mystically, supernatural type beings using telekinesis, pyrokinesis, geokinesis, real avatar type vibes. Yes, real Aang energy. You ever seen the avatar with the little boy Aang? Real Aang energy. It's a real thing, man. This is a real element you can control, man. You are connected to all of this. They can't let you know that. They want to keep the land. They can't keep the land if you know that. You're going to feel different about it. You see, they were so cold-blooded, they couldn't let you know. She's a science fiction story. Look at that. Nigga, you can look up on the Wikipedia, nigga, they gonna say the same thing. Queen Khalifa is a science fiction story written, just disrespect us.
Dog. All right, I'm back, dog. I'm back.
That the Capitol buildings were built to emulate the goddess. The dome represents the womb. Yeah. Hear that? Hey, you got it. Yeah, you got echo.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say. Yo, if you got Amazon Prime, bro, fucking what
I got Prime. I got Twitch. Twitch and Prime are like the same thing. Twitch Prime.
If everybody can watch Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie on Prime, they're giving an early release.
What did you just say?
Amazon Prime, you can watch the Spider-Man movie on July 25th.
What Spider-Man
right?
movie?
This is what they announced that everybody, the new one that's coming out.
Stop covering your goddamn mic while you're talking, dude. Stop it.
I'm not, bro. I'm like far away from the mic, my guy.
Why are you far away from the mic trying to have a conversation?
Because you said it sounded like I'm like in the mic, bro.
No, I said it sounded like you're far away from the mic.
Oh, it might be. I don't know, bro. It might be. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right.
It sounded like you were far away. I'm like, what the hell? I can't hear it because it sounded like you were covering it.
Oh, no, it might be because my phone probably got moisture inside of it because I was taking a freaking hot shower. So it probably sound like
God
that.
damn it, dude. Why the fuck? You ain't got no waterproof phone? The hell you doing?
No, I got the old
26,
freaking. I got the fucking Motorola for like 2024, bro.
So what you doing bringing a non-moisture resistant phone inside of a shower?
I don't even know, bro. I had it on top of the sink, bro. It just, I think the fucking, what do you call that shit? When the fucking,
The humidity?
Yeah, probably got into this shit.
I mean, it does say keep out of humidity.
Yeah.
See, when I be taking a shower, I bring in a little space heater, right? That way, it pushes all the moisture up into the vent and it keeps the room hot. The too much info? It is, ain't it, Rah? I feel you on that one. God dang. let's keep it moving.
There was only one rule to entering Earth. Forget who you are. Earth isn't just a planet. It's the greatest experiment in the universe. Consciousness came here knowing it would forget everything, to see if, even in total darkness, the light could be remembered. You chose your body, your family, your role. You entered as a baby and were taught fear and separation. Most forgot completely. God is inside you became, you are separate. But something shifted. Earth entered a new frequency. Across the planet, many arrived disguised as ordinary humans, waiting, sleeping. And now, they're waking up, remembering who they are, dreaming a new Earth into being, built not on fear, but on love. And if you're hearing this, maybe you're one of us.
Stop projecting.
He says stop
The-
projecting.
yeah, dude, DJ, my astral chart says that I have a what's they call that? A feminine, divine feminine masculinity, I guess. Because you gotta remember, she said, all men were females. This is why we deal with females in order to like procreate. You know what I'm saying? Like we was once one of you guys. We we know what it is. Why we
Yeah, so the females
if we
chose.
if we ever backhanded you, dude, it's like 10 of us hitting 10 dudes hitting a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Some dudes hit the dude.
It'd basically that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like if 10 dudes just jumped somebody, if we just backhanded one female. You know what I'm saying? They took all that shit, especially coming from a dude that's 6'2". That shit would hurt. I put body weight into a backhand too, man. So I'm trying to knock people off their feet. You know what I'm saying?
It's all in your legs, bro. It's all in your legs, bro. It's all your legs.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that there's like a handprint though. That's where I'm going.
See, when you put
Like,
power,
wow.
when you put power, right? When you put power into it, it's not your arm, it's not your fist, bro. It's your legs, bro. Your legs was gives the fucking energy, bro. So once you twist your body in a certain way, KO, bro.
Yeah, that core movement.
It is the legs, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta, and then
Hey,
go
it's
for the
legs and core. Because if you ain't got the core, you ain't moving like that. Your
hell
legs is
no,
good, but your
no, but
movement ain't good.
bro, trust me, I watch a lot of like self-defense videos, bro, and it's the leg is the energy, bro. Like the leg gives you
Well,
like all
the
that energy
placement,
goes up, and then
the
all
placement of
that
the
force.
legs is you have to have the right placement. If you're not in that stance to use that momentum, you're gonna
Yeah,
fuck your back up. If you're in the wrong stance, throwing a punch, you could slip a disc.
bro. There's a lot of self-defense videos that I be watching, bro, and they show like all that shit. The leg is the energy, bro. Like all that force you putting into that shit, bro, is your leg. So all that shit, like it
Yeah,
generates and
hey, I'm gonna be like this, dude. I'm gonna get like Sanji on a motherfucker. I'm 6'2". Half of my body is my legs, and they're long. They're the longest part of my body. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's
I'm
one
jumping in
that
the air I'm trying to knee niggas in the jaw. I'm trying to like take out a motherfucking shin to the face type shit. You know what I'm saying?
no, there's
I'm
one
trying
movie
to
I want to try,
jackknife a
bro.
nigga.
Now, there's one movie that I want to try, dog. There's one video that I've seen, bro. So if somebody tries to swing at you, bro, I guess you got to duck and hit him with a karate chop in the neck, and then you grab their arms, bro. You grab their leg. Well, you trip. You grab their arm, like you pulling them like towards you. You put your legs behind them, bro, Like, you shove their body back, bro, and they'll fall quick as shit like that, bro. I'm like, yeah, I want to try
Yeah,
that shit.
but this the thing. If you do that, you gotta think about like head placement because you can't just let a person fall and think that they gonna survive that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, they
These
will
niggas ain't
survive.
out of you. Because the thing is, just because you put him on the ground, don't mean he gonna stay there. You have to restrain that person at that point because you just basically dismantle this whole offense. Now he has to go straight defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once
So
he's on the ground, that's when you jump on that motherfucker quick as shit. You don't let him get up. It's like
hell
UFC,
no.
bro. Once the nigga's down, bro, you get on top of that motherfucker, bro.
I'm George Floyd, the nigga, not a nigga. Just period. You know what I'm saying? Till the cops get there, and then they go George Floyd him. That's what just
Yeah, bro.
it.
Once he's on the ground, bro, that's when you get
Never forget that what
don't.
you're rebelling against is a homicidal, genocidal, pedophilic collection of war profiteering sociopaths who have hijacked society's power structures from within and are weaponizing them against all life on Earth.
That part. But I didn't want to say that shit about George Floyd. You know, even though that was psyop. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like I feel how people look at shit. Yeah, that dude didn't have to die, but he didn't have to swallow them drugs either. Fentanyl kill you quick. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened.
Fentanyl kill you quick. Well, yeah, he fucking swallowed some fentanyl, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
he
That's
was
new to
selling,
me. I don't
he,
fucking believe it.
he was selling fentanyl and Lucy. I thought you knew that.
Nah,
He
bro.
was a he
I thought
was not. I can't say retired. He wasn't retired. He was a ex cop. Let's say that he was
so. The story that I heard was because rest in peace of soul. I don't want to keep bringing this shit up, but the story that I heard, I didn't even hear nothing about the fentanyl, none of that, bro. Like all I heard was because the nigga was like on top of him. I guess he couldn't breathe, and then from there,
Oh yeah, we were following that shit for a minute.
but that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't hear none of that fentanyl shit. I didn't hear none of
well,
that.
I'm still like this. There's no reason 3 people should be on you. You have handcuffs on, and you're not in a car. You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah,
reason.
like yeah, it's just crazy, bro.
Especially for how many minutes did that was? Like 8 minutes or some shit.
It was longer than that.
Probably. I can't remember. I was gone.
Cause
I
there was
mean, I was
waiting,
smoking strong.
bro. That was there until ambulance got there. When ambulance got there, it was already too late.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was on him until they got there.
Yeah, that part. What's the movie right there?
Nigga, can I get a cigarette?
Can I get a cigarette? What you
Hell
smoking
no,
on
you
over
can't
there?
get no cigarette. You burnt out.
What's that?
Meth, booze.
What the fuck you doing meth for? Why you doing meth?
Because a real nigga gotta do what a
Ain't
real
no
nigga
fucking
gotta do.
real nigga
Bro.
gotta do what a real nigga gotta do.
Is that shit turning gold on
Bro.
us?
What are you talking about?
Lamberry.
What are you talking about? A nigga do meth? Why you do
I
meth?
do meth. He said, "Is that shit turning gold on us, bro?"
I got white sand in me. Stop doing stuff like that.
Hey, you a black man when you got white sand, you know. That boy snap. He's like, "Is that turning gold on you?" Hey, boy, hey, I'll tell you, boy, hey, don't do meth. First off,
That motherfucker had a fiend reflex, bro.
hey, don't do meth. But in the same sense, that nigga turned into Neo. Did he not? Hey, is that turning gold? Hey, he's like, I got blues, I got clues, I got meth, I got what? You got meth? Ain't no black man supposed to be on meth. Hey, I knew it was something wrong with the dude because did you see that little piddly ass swing? He tried to snake him for real. He tried to snake him for real, dog. And then he don't know. I guess like them niggas on meth, they be seeing shadow people, right? Shadow people be talking to these niggas.
That nigga
Okay?
that nigga went Goku transmission, bro.
He went Ultra Instinct, everything. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what? Nigga, what? Is that shit still gold? Yeah, that shit still gold. Hey, hey. Hey, that dude's freaking. Hey, bro, what the hell? I don't know, man.
He said, I tripped on some dirt. I tripped on some dirt, bro. I tripped on some dirt.
Hey, we gotta watch that again. That shit was hilarious, bro. We watch that again.
Nigga, can I get a cigarette?
Can I get a cigarette? What you smoking on over
there?
You can't get no cigarette. You burnt out. What's that?
Meth, booze.
What the fuck you doing meth for? Why you doing meth?
Because a real nigga gotta do what a
Ain't
real
no
nigga
fucking
gotta do.
a real nigga gotta do what a real nigga gotta do.
Is that shit turning gold on us?
What are you talking about?
Lamberry.
What are you talking about? A nigga do meth? Why you do meth?
I do meth.
You a black man.
I'm a black man, but I got white sand in me. Stop doing stuff like that.
Stop doing shit like that.
That shit got me dying.
He said, "Stop
that
doing
shit
shit
got me
like that."
dying, dog.
He gave him a warning at the end, bro. You heard him? He's like, "Yo, stop doing shit like that, bro."
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, cause like you better stop trying to snake niggas. Hey, cause dude, at any point in time, you get your ass whooped by a meth head, bro. You know how bad you gonna look in the hood. You know how bad you gonna look in the hood, man. You get your ass whooped by a crackhead. We
say, "Yo, stop doing that shit, bro."
we insulting your ass down the street. Now they walk a nigga down. Them people will end up unaliving themselves due to depression and shit. Cause of how bad they gonna feel and shit. Like, damn, dude, I got my head whooped. They might turn into a crackhead. You understand what I just said? You basically a crackhead if you get whooped by a crackhead. That dude would have been a meth head if that meth head would have fucked him up. Okay? He's like, damn, I want superpowers too. I need a little bit of white sand in me. No.
He said, "Oh, man, but I got white sand in me."
Oh, that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
Stop doing shit like that, bro. Stop doing that.
Man, for real, dog. Put the crack pipe down. I mean, put the meth pipe down. I mean, don't do drugs. Drugs are just bad, okay?
I don't even know how you missed though, bro. That's a crazy shit, bro.
You know, I know, dude. I'm gonna say like this. How he missed was, dude was 5 steps ahead of him. He knew he came there on bullshit. Like I said, them shadow people be talking. You can't see them because you ain't high. You ain't listening because you ain't high. The niggas is talking, and we can't hear them.
That nigga had Miles Morales instinct, dog.
Dude, that nigga turned into motherfucking Spider-Man real quick. Like, he jumped back 5 feet. You don't even see that shit. That nigga was the Muhammad Ali on the pipe. Muhammad Ali, look, like I said, bro, if he would have got his ass whooped after he fell, man, I want to watch it one more time. Y'all want to watch it one more time?
Somebody
we watching it one more time.
In the boxing ring with another fiend, bro. Put him in,
bro. We watching it one more time, man. This shit hilarious.
Can I get a cigarette?
Can I get a cigarette? What you smoking on over
You
there?
can't get no cigarette.
You burnt out. What's that?
Meth, booze.
What the fuck you doing meth for? Why you doing meth?
Because a real nigga gotta do what a
Ain't
real
no fucking a real nigga gotta do what a real nigga gotta do.
Is that shit turning gold on us?
What are you talking about?
Lamberry.
What are you talking about? A nigga do meth? Why you do meth?
I do meth.
You a black man.
I'm a black man, but I got white sand in me. Stop doing stuff like that.
Hey, that nigga hit the wall, bro. That nigga hit the wall.
My thing is, how you face to face and still miss the motherfucker, bro?
Because that nigga had ultra instinct and he moved 5 feet back.
That motherfucker turned his head, bro. He said,
Bro, I ain't never seen nobody have that kind of reflex. Like that nigga turned into Neo real quick, bro. He teleported. That nigga teleported. He used after image on this nigga. This nigga thought he connected. No, you hit the wall, motherfucker. You hit the wall, motherfucker. He was still talking shit even though he fell because he hit the wall. He thought he hit him. He hit the after image.
That motherfucker say, yo, stop doing stuff like that, dog.
You gotta stop doing stuff like that, dog. You can't be snaking niggas. Look at it. I understand. The meth is not the right way. I understand that shit. He asked for a cigarette though, man. You give that nigga a cigarette. He probably wouldn't even want.
Burnt out.
He was burnt out, but that motherfucker was on point. He was on point. You can't put him off of his game. That nigga was vigilant in the hell. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I got some blues, I got some shrooms.
He said, I got blues, clues, all this shit.
I got everything though.
Everything. That nigga said, I got zoos and where. So I ain't got no cigarette, man. Let me get a cigarette. It's like, no, nigga, you already burnt out.
Cigarette. You already burnt out. So why you doing that?
Hey man, how it look like that? I be thinking about like people who do drugs. Like, man, why you want a cigarette? Why don't you just? Because you get little roll packs. I remember when those things used to be like $2. You know what I'm saying? Little pack of kite, no filter, straight paper, tobacco. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is let that shit air out a little bit, dry it. You know what I'm saying? Roll one up. You know what I'm saying? That's back when I was smoking though. I don't do that no more. Let's keep moving. Don't do that no more.
Andy Child not being able to answer the question of,
was he trying to get away from you two?
I'm not sure.
He was running away from you, right, Andy?
I can't speak for him.
Was he running towards you or running away from you? Tells us all we need to know. They not playing fair. They knew exactly what they did. They already didn't like black people, because if you already didn't have some sort of internalized hate for blacks, you would have never reacted to allegedly a couple of water bottles being stolen from your store. Stealing is bad, no matter what, right? In this case, he didn't steal nothing. And this case is given immaterial because, again, another group of people's women got another black man or boy deleted. And as you can see, their community is sticking together. They don't give a fuck that black boy got killed, deleted over some water. Black people, it's time to wake up. Let's leave each other the fuck alone, and let's get on these other people's necks, all right? We all don't got to get along. But when one of them transgresses on one of us, it's up. I'm tired of it. I'm going to be honest. That boy he didn't even want to answer the question of, was he running towards you or away from you? That's the world we living in. Watching Andy fucking Chow is all you needed to know. That's all. He knows that boy was running away from them. So whether that nigga had a pistol or not, this is America. Pistols are legal. Okay? And if I got a pistol and I'm running away from you, I'm obviously not trying to use it on you. Right? That boy answered, him not being able to answer. Was he running towards you or away from you? Nigga just sitting there looking dumb as fuck because he knows. Black people, wake up, bro. It's over, bro. I'm not playing with nobody no more. Nobody. I don't want to be a part of nobody fucking community. Oh, we're all friends. Ain't none of that shit no more. It's over.
I'm sorry, this man. I don't think we could just fuck with the Chinese. The Japanese people are good. They with us. Chinese people, they don't like Japanese. What up, bro?
So for anybody who didn't see the video, the kid was not running away. I seen the whole
Oh,
thing.
and I got the video, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah, so what
Mhm.
I seen was
Man,
the kid put the water back. He walked out, but he didn't ran, but he walked out. So when he turned that corner, that's when they started chasing the nigga outside with that shit, bro. And that's when they
Mhm.
that shit right there to the nigga. But he didn't steal shit, bro. He didn't steal nothing, bro. He put all that shit back. The bitch that was following him in the store was an old Chinese lady too, bro. She was following him,
Mhm.
and then that's when she
Had the
called the other
Karen
two.
cut.
Yeah,
Had the
yeah.
little
That's when she
bobbin.
called the other two dudes like, oh, yo, like I think he stole some shit, but he didn't, bro. He put all the bottles back, bro. Like he had 4 water bottles. You can see the nigga 1, 2, 3, 4. He put all them shits back and walked out the store, and that's when she followed him. And that's what she told the other niggas, bro, the other two. And that's when the motherfucker with the glasses is the
Well,
first one that ran out the door and started
I can
chasing
tell you
him.
this right now. Them people got off. And just because of that, they started something that they can't finish.
Yeah, exactly.
You know why? Because they're in our land. But they're not gonna be no more.
That's the thing, bro. Motherfuckers need to shut down every fucking Chinese fucking
Oh, we only need only racist people, man. You don't want to work here. You don't want to live with us. You go back home.
No.
You don't need to be here.
No. What it needs to be done is in every fucking community, wherever there's a Chinese restaurant or a little fucking workshop, just shut that shit the fuck down. You ain't
Hey,
about
I'm
to
gonna
be
be
doing
honest
shit
with you
like
too.
that and working in the community, bro. Hell fucking no.
I'm gonna
Shut
be
it down.
honest with you too. If you go into their restaurants and you don't see a little A in the corner of their restaurant in the window
Yeah,
or
don't eat.
anything like that anywhere in the establishment,
Yeah,
don't go there.
Don't.
Because 9 times out of 10, their floor trash.
Trash. Dirty.
If their floor is trash, that means kitchen trash. If the kitchen trash, that means your food probably spoiled, trash. Probably gonna get some kind of form of disease.
If you see mouse traps laid around the motherfucking place, get the fuck out. Trash. Automatically. Shit, 9 out of 10, that chicken finger might be a rat.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They'll serve it to
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
nugget
Like,
might be a rat.
you know, chicken finger, delicious for
He
you.
said, "Cause we tried, for real, DJ. We did try. They didn't want to be with it, so we had to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep moving. We going back to the next one. Same thing. Hit it up."
Show you a couple pictures. Investigator Jordan. This is.
Yeah, that's the part he started running. But his motherfucker, bro, he walked out
Oh
normal.
no,
As
no,
soon as
no.
they faced him, that's when he
He right. He walked out. He saw them grab a gun and he ran. He was doing right. He was doing right. He picked up his book bag and took off. He's like, "Oh, this motherfucker got a gun.
Yeah.
The fuck they got gun for?
And that's
It was
when
fucking water.
they walked out. They started chasing him. That's when he started running. But the whole video of
Nobody
him
even
going
went in
in,
there and checked. Nobody even checked. I mean, you got water on you? No, I don't have water on me. What the fuck? I just put it back.
they tried to seem like
I was.
he ran out the store. No, he walked out normal, bro. As soon as they ran
I
out the
don't even
store,
know. I'm gonna
that's
be
when
honest with you. I don't even know where the fuck he had the waters at. I was kind of figuring
it was in the
that.
hoodie. It was in the hoodie. You can see
Yeah,
him
but
wearing the hoodie
I'm
from where
thinking,
he
I'm
saw it.
like, nigga, why the fuck is you putting waters in your hoodie like that?
He was probably gonna fucking buy it, bro. And they probably thought he was gonna do
I
some
mean,
shit.
I would have hoped so, but at the
If you
same
can't
sense,
hold just like 1, 2, and can't hold it, bro. He probably was trying to just hold it like a pocket and then go walk to the cashier, But they probably thought different, bro. They probably
I'm not saying that. I'm not
seen
saying they in
pictures.
the right in the least. They is definitely not in the right at
No,
all.
they're not, bro. They're not. But in their perspective, they probably seen something different. Like, oh, maybe he's gonna steal some shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
automatically,
no, they all seen that
you
movie.
know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna think they stealing, bro. But to me,
Yeah, them
I
niggas
think he
all
just
seen that
probably put
movie.
in a hoodie, was gonna walk to the cashier and take this shit out and pay for it, bro. So maybe they say some shit to the nigga, be like, yo, put that shit back. And then
My
he did
thing is
that.
this though, you don't have to shoot nobody. Once the nigga leave the store, dude, you got all this footage.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying.
The police have a job to do. You ain't the police. What is you doing?
No,
Why is you doing the police's job in the first place?
that's what I said, bro. What they did was
Once the suspect leaves the premises, your property, your reach off of the property, your interference in the law starts. You know what I mean? Like once he breached the contract of being on your property, you no longer have a say so what goes on at all. And they let these people go.
oh,
They
don't
let
worry,
these people
bro.
go.
Trust me, bro. Trust me.
No, I ain't worried. Justice
Listen, they
will
might
get
have let them
prevailed.
go, but trust me, they're gonna catch it. Trust, bro. Trust. What goes around always comes back around.
The fact
Bro.
that Alice Chow
Yeah,
didn't have
karma.
to say much, she literally from the second that she turned her head to say something to Rick and Andy, They were running after this kid already. I think the entire family, Alice Chow, Rick Chow, and Andy Chow, should be buried under the prison. Alice Chow needs to go on the sole fact that her assumption led to this child's death. And these two, for sure.
I'll drink to that. I mean, I would definitely drink to that. But like I said, man, we gotta stay in the right mind. You don't want to speak negativity at the same time. Let's move on to the next. Let's keep it going. No stress.
I'm happy with my life. I'm not in sad, and I love my life. I'm happy. I got friends everywhere. I'm not thinking about nothing, jumping off nothing, or doing nothing to myself.
Hey, he fucking with Drake.
I'm happy with my life. I'm not in sad, and
he don't know Drake a snake, man. Drake the snake. He gonna come over there and bite your ass and shit. He gave you a chain, yeah. But the government is who teaches those people to do what they do. Yeah.
You know what it is too, bro? He been hanging around with fucking Palm Beach lately too, bro.
Yep. That's why he over there like, hey man, I was making jokes and shit, but if this nigga the real guy, man, I don't want to die, right? I don't want to die.
He been hanging around with that motherfucker lately too, bro.
Yeah. Real talk though, that's some scary shit. Aiden Ross. Ah man. Hopefully ain't nobody shake that nigga hand. Let's keep moving.
World War II wasn't Nazis, it was black people being remembered for their service. At a U.S. military cemetery in Margraten, Netherlands, where more than 8,300 American soldiers are buried after liberating Europe, the U.S. government quietly removed 2 displays honoring black World War II troops. No announcement, no explanation, just gone. Thanks to the AP for being pretty much the only outlet to report about this. One panel told the story of George 8 Pruitt, a 23-year-old black soldier who died in 1945 trying to rescue another American from drowning. The other explained a basic historical fact. The U.S. military was segregated during World War II, and apparently that was the problem. The removals were triggered by Trump's executive orders ending DEI programs. Emails obtained through a FOIA request confirmed the decision was political, not accidental, not procedural, not routine rotation. This was about making black history disappear quietly enough that no one would notice. Except the locals noticed that this hallowed space had been defiled. The Dutch residents who care for these graves, many of whom adopt fallen American soldiers and tend them for generations, were furious. Dutch officials demanded the panels be restored. Families of the soldiers objected. Even a Dutch TV station recreated the panels in protest. Meanwhile, the U.S. ambassador defended the removal, saying the displays shouldn't, quote, criticize America. My dude, acknowledging segregation is not criticizing America. Erasing it absolutely is. About 1 million black Americans served in World War II. They fought in segregated units. They did dangerous work. An all-black unit dug the graves at Margraten during the brutal winter of 1944 to 1945, burying white soldiers they weren't allowed to socialize with while alive. Europe remembers them as liberators. The Trump administration treats them like a DEI inconvenience. The American Battle Monuments Commission now claims the segregation panel didn't fit its, quote, commemorative mission, which raises the obvious question. What exactly are we commemorating, if not the truth? You don't honor the fallen by erasing who they were. You do it by telling the truth, even when it makes you uncomfortable. When a government is more offended by black history than fascism, the problem isn't woke.
Yeah. I was whitewashed at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like we just try and get our story. We don't want your story. It's your story. It's not our story. We just want our story, man. So facts. Can't give us it, we'll find it. You try to hide it. Oh man. Don't forget, we like seeds over here. You try to bury us, we're just gonna grow. It's just gonna grow.
America, good old America. Were you ever going to say something, or were you just going to let the people have to figure it out for themselves? If you're in America and you eat meat or fish, I want you to know that in other countries, most countries, their people do a parasite cleanse twice a year. That means that every family, even in third worlds or, world power countries, are doing a parasite cleanse twice a year. Why is that? You might want to look it up, but in America, you know what's strange right now? People have been doing parasite cleanses, and what they're seeing come out of their body will shock you. So if you're in America, you might want to do what the rest of the world is doing, even if they don't tell you to do it. Because something's alive in your body. I'm out.
Just trying to keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Remember how me and you and Kyle was talking about this shit?
Yeah, the real. I mean, that
worm.
real shit.
The worm.
Yeah, the real shit. Peace. Boat Shrine in the building, nerd gang. Gang. What up, Boatron? Yeah, man, I wish Kyle would come over here sometimes, but then I don't want to have to kick him off because he keeps talking about fucking necks and eye holes and shit. So I'd rather just intermediate, you know what I'm saying? That'll be it.
I don't know. It'll be awkward. I haven't talked to Kyle.
No, that's why I said it. I just want to intermediate. Like, he's not here, so I just get information, talk about it.
Last time I talked to
got-
him, I spazzed on him, bro. I spazzed.
Yeah, well, that's because of Bree shit. That shit was so real talk. Like, we know what happened to her.
Bro. So basically, he invited me to the live, but it was, bro. I was the only American there, bro. Everybody else was like an Aussie. So they were trying to show off, nigga. And we was like, "Oh, you a Yankee?" Like, like, bro. When you call me that shit, bro, I flip. I'm like, yo. First of all, I'm not even a fucking Yankee, bro. Like, I'm not Caucasian, bro. Like, I'm Latino. That don't make me a fucking Yankee, first of all. Like, just because I live in America, because he doesn't like American, bro. He's fucking racist. He doesn't like American. Bro. He said this shit mad time. I don't like Americans. That's the last time I told
You know why he don't like us? He hate us because he ain't us. You gotta remember, this dude was breakdancing, right? Who started that shit? Us.
Us.
This nigga was dancing with MC Hammer. Who was that? Us. We gave him the opportunity to be who he wanted to be, but him being who he got programmed to be, he fucked himself over. So.
And when I say us, I mean black and brown, bro. Like,
oh yeah, that's us. That's us.
Us Puerto Ricans, we was doing that b-boy shit back in the days too, bro. Shit.
I'll be honest with you, bro. We're not. We already like we come to the agreement. We're not black because black means pale of skin. We've always been copper colored.
Yeah,
always.
They said copper and brown.
Yeah, copper brown. Yeah, what up, mud? Exactly. You come from the mud. I remember when I used to eat dirt. It was nasty. But I'm from the mud. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Fire! Viens avec! Mets-toi mon kit! Schlag du, yo! Schlag du! Waar is de rond, du? Vrij, you! En nog de koppel! Op de beest! Yo! Yo! Vrij, jij! Jij! Jij, waar is het? Daar, ja, toch niet!
Mm-hmm.
I was confused about that video. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, shit, they're the reason why people want to scream free Palestine. You know what I'm saying? To black copper, the awakening. Oh, we just copper colored, brown copper. I'm gonna start turning into green copper pretty soon. You know what I mean? The guy made dirt and dirt don't hurt. Yeah, we never got sick after that, dude. Y'all fucking my immune system was on 20,000, bro. Plus, I learned how to spit, so I didn't have to worry about getting sick. That's what they taught us not to do. Remember that shit? It's like you shouldn't spit. Like, what you want me to keep this shit in my mouth, motherfucker? You nasty son of a bitch. I'm not swallowing
Yo,
this.
speaking about spitting, bro. I seen this a recent law. I forgot what state it was, but
Yeah, you
they're not
can't spit on
allowed to.
sidewalk.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
in
spit on.
Illinois.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's crazy.
I still spit on sidewalk. Fuck that shit. They
Yeah, that's
catch me.
crazy.
They catch me. I'll throw up on the motherfucking sidewalk. Shit.
I was like, nah, bro, that can't be, bro. Like they doing that. They trying to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
money off people, bro. That's what they trying to do. That's
Democrats.
easy.
It's
That's what.
Democrats over here. These sons of bitches is fucking. I'm tired of these sons of bitches. These motherfucking rainbow flag motherfucking unicorns need to go to prison. That's where they get all the shit that they really want. You know what I'm saying? You could be free. I mean, technically you're not free, but you got two hots in a cot, motherfucking 3 square meals a day. You go out to play in the yard 2 hours if you're in a good situation. I don't know. Some people in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? What up, shoes? Shoes in the building. You know what I'm saying? They give you free dental practice. Got to put that second part in. It's dental, but it's still practice. Um, you get free healthcare, still practice, and what they people be giving you free clothes. Only thing you have to do is get up out of bed, sit on metal seats, concrete, take showers, scrub your feet. Make sure you don't walk in the shower barefoot either, because probably a lot of children on the ground. hmm Probably a lot of children on the ground. And if you don't want people um, looking at you while you're taking a shower, take a shower by yourself. You don't have to be in the shower with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, roll up a piece. Time to light the treesies.
Yeah, you
Get it?
roll up. Yeah, you roll up. You.
No, I can't roll. I'm gonna smoke too much. I got hitter. I'm gonna hit my hitter. Man, this thing is poke. I ain't made a weed, nigga. I work part time, my guy. I pay for this goddamn StreamYard, and that shit's fucking plugging a
Bro,
hole in my pocket.
this little dankin' shit right here, bro. $20. All right, that's all it costs.
Yeah, that's what I be buying shit like, but my shit costs 25. Okay, and I get a half. So I'm spending $50 a fucking, you know what I'm saying, for a half. And then the other shit though, I do get a plug on, but it's Reggie and it has seeds. I'm not worried about that because it stretches the other shit that I got. You know what I'm saying? I just throw it in with it.
I got a 3.5 for 20 basically. So, but I'll be
Yeah,
stretching this.
I only fuck with sevens. Sevens and better. I mean, so
El Nino is coming, and the coming months could get much worse than the alerts show. The first changes usually seem ordinary. Excessive heat during the night, sudden rain, and frequent power outages. The trouble begins when storms keep appearing, even with no visible clouds in the sky. If the temperature rises unusually, minutes before the rain begins, remain indoors. The strongest electrical discharges usually happen right after absolute silence hits the streets. Avoid using connected devices during blackouts. In several cities, power returns for just a few seconds before the grid collapses completely. If weather alerts are sent during the early hours of the morning, do not ignore them. Affected regions usually lose signal right after the first transmissions. Never stay near rivers, coastlines, or flooded areas after continuous rainfall. And if the sky takes on an orange tint before dawn, move away from the windows immediately. The worst part of the storm typically arrives right after that.
Yeah, that's for that El Nino that we got supposed to be coming in. You know, it's supposed to be a hot heat wave type shit. But you know, we'll let this guy tell you.
See, I think this shit is a game. But you know they say warning comes before destruction. And the NOAA already issued a El Nino watch for the summer. Mind you, they're saying that this is going to be one of the hottest summers ever recorded. Hear what I'm saying? They're saying that the planet might be the hottest it's ever been. Now let's go back to 1877. 50 million people died. And the same thing that they died from is supposedly happening this summer. Just imagine crop failure everywhere on this planet. Just imagine drought everywhere on this planet. Jump down the rabbit hole. Look at the similarities between the Pacific Ocean 1877 and the Pacific Ocean now. This ain't just about weather. Mind you, this El Nino that they're talking about, they're saying that this can happen this summer. I need you to do your research on what this is. You have stored heat that's been stored forever, pushed up out of the ocean into the surface. And then that heat is pushed out into the atmosphere. And if that happens, we are looking at a world of trouble. All I'm gonna say is this, look at the patterns. Look how it was just hot the other day, 93 degrees. And then what happened? You had rainstorms all around. Look at how it's hot this day, cool this day. That's not a coincidence. And that's not all. If a hurricane, tornado hits, those will be heightened if El Nino happens to happen. You better do your research. This is the same thing that killed 50 million people in 1887. I'm out.
Just saying, man. We supposed to be having a whole fucking dust storms, all that shit, bro. All that shit. And then this, you gotta remember, this is still in the past of the totalitarian. When we had that one eclipse, yeah, this is still in that path. So no matter what, y'all, grab your flotation devices. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's gonna be a drought, you know what they say, man. Get peaceful in the storm. It's gonna be a hot one, but yeah, I get to play in water because I wash windows. But it's gonna be a hot one nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Might want to get you a cool job like car wash attendant. Don't, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay inside, dog. Stay inside. Walk out at night. Walk out at night. I don't know, man. Carry ice water with you. Something. Get you one of them camel backpacks with the ice pack in it. You know what I'm saying? Keep an ice pack in the freezer at work.
Yeah, get you one of those water bottles that stay cold all day.
Yeah, that too. Just make sure it's not made with lead. Okay.
Matter of fact, get yourself a copper water bottle. That's even better.
Yeah. You know it is too. Just don't let that bitch get hot and drink out of that shit. You'll get sick because hot water leaches.
Copper breaks it down.
Yeah, and don't put anything acidic in fucking copper. It leaches copper. So you don't put hot water in copper, and you don't put nothing acidic in copper. Otherwise, you're gonna be throwing up talking about, damn, why the fuck am I throwing up? It's because you're drinking this shit, and you don't taste the taste like pennies right off the bat because you've been drinking out of this shit. And once you notice that it tastes like pennies, it's too late. You're gonna be throwing pennies up. You know what I'm saying? I got a copper infused bed, best sleep I ever. Yeah, bro. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I get that. Hey, put some crystals on that bitch. Put a couple grounding cables. Make sure they don't hit the positive. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Shock the shit out of your ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a little ground jack. I would say put that shit outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ground it to the ground. But I don't know if that's good just in case like electrical storm hits and shit and you just happen to be the one to get struck right there on the copper pole. Probably get electrocuted in your bed like that too. I don't want to see none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be none of that. You know, I think like that. So I'm like, nah, I wouldn't do that. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it in the wall.
What I would do is take a copper water bottle, put a crystal inside the motherfucker, let that bitch sit, take the crystal out. You know what I mean, bro. You got yourself a motherfucking natural healing shit, bro. Natural healing water, bro. Clean that bitch, filter that shit up, and drink it.
All you gotta do is figure out how to like put the copper on the end of this cap. You know what I'm saying? Had the copper crystal or the crystal on this. I mean, put that bitch on there and shit. Shake your water up. 'Cause you don't want to drink still water. Shake that shit up before you drink. You know what I'm saying?
Put a little bit of salt in that bitch, bro. You'd be electrified, bro.
I think this is one of your videos. Check.
The Earth you know is a deception. A massive flat disk with the North Pole at its heart, encircled by an impenetrable Antarctic ice wall that guards secrets beyond imagination. Deep in the center, the North Pole anchors everything, a 1,200-kilometer ice cap where celestial bodies whirl above. Continents fan out radially, perfectly flat, with horizons stretching 100 kilometers without curve. But the edge, that's the Antarctic wall, 45 to 60 meters high, a colossal barrier of fractured ice spanning over 100,000 kilometers, holding back oceans and repelling explorers with brutal winds.
Why did almost every ancient civilization describe a flat earth under a dome or what they called the firmament? Egyptians, Hebrews, and even secret societies like the Freemasons show the same thing in their symbols. Look at the Bible. Genesis says God made the firmament and divided the waters above from the waters below. If you zoom in on stars with a powerful camera, they shimmer like they're underwater. If we were spinning and flying through space at crazy speeds, the stars should be moving randomly, but they don't. They rotate in perfect circles around the North Star. Now, why would they hide this from us? It's simple control. The elites want us believing in endless space to keep us chasing distractions.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
They want us in the rat race. They don't want us to get the cheat. They want to dangle in front of us, make us
I
ask.
believe they were fucking floating on a magical fucking spinning ball rock.
Float through space at 1 billion miles an hour, circling a ball.
It's not just one movement, bro. We're doing so much moving.
What up, Filthy in the building?
Look, we're chasing the sun, right? And at that, we're spinning at a fucking 1,000 miles per hour. At that, bro, we're doing another number on top of that shit, and another number, bro. Like, bro, like, do motherfuckers comprehend the speed
I don't
of
know if
that
they
shit, bro?
comprehend the speed, inertia, or any of that. I don't know if they understand what gravitational pull is,
And
because
if you
that's not a real thing. It's
Now, if you put the
electromagnetism.
numbers down, right, and you put it down as Google, bro, Google would tell you exactly, bro. Like, bro, that's like a fucking crazy speed, bro. Like,
It's astronomically impossible. Like on top of all of that, we wouldn't see the same constellations every day. It'd be a whole. We would never see a sitting still star. We would see lines like we were in a car. You know what I'm saying?
so you gonna tell me the people on the bottom of the globe, right, supposedly, are doing this upside down, standing upside down. There's buildings upside down. There's cars driving upside down. There's planes
There's
flying
water.
upside down. There's water.
There's clouds. There's balloons that are floating downward. What the fuck?
Can y'all explain if the people on the bottom can see stars? How the fuck are we seeing it from the top and they're seeing it from the bottom?
They don't know.
Like,
They
can y'all
don't
explain
understand.
that? That makes no fucking sense, bro. So you gonna tell me the stars here and stars here on the bottom too? And like they doing this? No, no,
They
no,
don't understand. There's levels.
no.
They don't know. But what they don't know don't hurt them, right? They don't know. Don't hurt 'em.
Right, bro. Like it makes no fucking sense. You gonna
Mr.
tell me
Chow's
people on the
position
top
is
of the
that he
globe?
saw the gun pointed at his son, and he made the split second decision, I think was the words in opening, to defend his son, to prevent his son from being shot and killed. Now, 14-year-old illegally possessing a loaded gun with a bullet in the chamber, going into a store, that is a whole nother issue that certainly will weigh heavy in the minds of jurors.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't hear he had a gun.
Play that again. I didn't hear what you said.
Mr. Chow's position is that he saw the gun pointed at his son, and he made the split second decision, I think was the words in opening, to defend his son, to prevent his son from being shot and killed. Now, 14-year-old illegally possessing a loaded gun with a bullet in the chamber, going into a store, that is a whole nother issue that certainly will weigh heavy in the minds of jurors.
Yeah, if it actually happened, that kid didn't have a gun. There was no gun by that kid.
Bro, you can see the whole video. Like, I don't. Oh, man.
It's just crazy,
lie.
man.
Like, they trying to make up some bullshit, bro.
Only people lie, man. Only people lie.
So, state police are currently trying to get protesters to move to a First Amendment zone, which implies the existence of zones where you don't have the First Amendment. If you only have rights from the state in designated zones that the state defines, you don't have rights.
Just remember that, man. They try to take them away. Don't let them hold fast, hold steady. We need them to last so they don't hold days on our neck. All right, let's keep moving on. Matter of fact, man, we already at the 2-hour mark. Man, that shit flew by, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Bye. I don't know how it go though. I'll see y'all on the next one. Hold fast. Hey, we got some more coming back tomorrow, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Y'all.
Hey, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to be. I put my to see if I still. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of.
Mars. Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power